could come back. So this book represents that that journey. That journey. When we published this book, we were thinking in the legacy that this book could do, in the impact that it could do, and it became not only an Amazon bestseller, it won the International Book Award as a best true memoir 2025. Then 1 year after, I decided and published the Spanish version. That is this that you see here. The Spanish version, From Hero to Villain is the Héroe Villano. This book, in a week, I remember that day I was with Fred when it jumped in 4 categories at Amazon first place, and it was a total surprise that we were talking, and then she went to Amazon and poof, appeared in 4 categories at #1. Wow! Was a total surprise. So it went 4 times Amazon bestseller. But we were in that moment preparing with Red that to publish the Unbreakable. Why Unbreakable? Because one of the things that I discovered during all this journey is that I have been talking about leadership. I have been talking about resilience. I have been talking about faith. I have been talking about how all of that rephrased me, and how I discovered that many of the things that I went through, I could survive it because of the faith. And when we got connected to our spirituality with our church, we begin to do church service. Mary, that is here with me, we have been involved in church service all over. By the way, in 1 hour, we're going to have an event that every Wednesday we handle here in our house. We receive people, and it's a group called Grupo Convida. It's a small group of our church that we it's like a cell, because it's the principle of the early Christianity that they met in their houses. So this is what we're doing today. So when we decided to go to Unbreakable, was trying to put those lessons that we have been learning during this journey, and it became to be the book. Unbreakable, we published 1 week ago, and it went also Amazon first place in learning growth, second place in personal development, and second place in spirituality. So it got 3 times Amazon bestseller too. So this book is less than 1 week. So when we decided to put this book, we were talking about biblical principles that help you to navigate your journey as a leader. Because the book is Unbreakable, Faith-Fueled Leadership for the Life's Toughest Battles. Because one of the things that we discovered, that people in life go through battles. In life, you will always go in adversities. You will have your own valley, your own desert, your own battles. But there are tools that you can find it in the Bible. And those tools are going to be the tools that are going to shape you as a leader. Because when you're going to any adversity in your life, it's where your leadership is going to be tested. That's when your leadership is going to be tested. So I'm gonna give a snippet in the introduction of my book, because in the introduction of my book, I dedicate the book to God, to Mary's, and I'm going to say why I'm dedicated to Mary's, and to my family, because she graciously blessed us. Without them, none of this would have been possible. To God, because He was my refuge, my Redeemer, and the source of everything that is unbreakable in me. This book exists because of His grace. To my family, whose prayers helped me when nothing else could. And to my beloved wife, Mary's, your love endured the unimaginable, and your faith never wavered. So I'm going to say why Mary's, because the people that are not familiar, during my 5 years of captivity, really my anchor was Mary's. She is the real hero of this journey, because she was the who made me survive. She supported me not only logistically, emotionally, spirituality, because she was always taking care of me. Every time I was receiving food provided by her, I saw the cans with the food. It was not the food, was her love behind that. So this is part of why she is so important in this journey. When we went through Unbreakable, we divided the the book as a tool that can be used to any leader that really needs to face battles in their life. And for example, if you go to the beginning of the book, you're gonna read that preface. I didn't see out to become a coach. For most of my life, I was a businessman. I was an executive. I was a husband. I was a father, doing my best to lead with integrity in a complex world. I believe in strategies, in systems, in staying strong under pressure. But the life changed violently, suddenly, without warning. I was taken hostage in a political crisis that I didn't cause. I didn't ask permission to be there. Held in a Venezuelan prison for almost 5 years. During that time, everything I thought I knew about leadership, strengths, and identity was tested, and that revealed from the inside to the out. I didn't write this book to tell a dramatic story. I wrote it because I discovered in captivity didn't stay there. It followed me to home. It reshaped how I live, how I lead, and how I serve others. And most of all, it introduced me to something I had never truly